Hey guys, so it is what is the date today anyway? Okay. Hi guys, it is July 23rd, 2020, and today I don't even know I don't even know how to today's just been weird as a Swiftie. So Taylor's coming out with a new album, and I am like in shock. I'm excited. I'm confused. I don't even I have so many emotions going on. So, okay, so here's what happened. I woke up at 11:30 a.m. and about 10 minutes later, I was just like laying in bed and I was just checking my email. I hadn't even gone on Instagram or anything yet. About 10 minutes later, Alex texts me and says, "Did you know that Taylor Swift is coming out with a new album at midnight tonight?" And I was like, huh? I'm like, what? Like, are you sure about that? I haven't heard anything. I mean, like, she literally had no hints, no clues, no Easter eggs, no lead up, no hype, no nothing. So I was like, no, and then I started to think in my mind, I'm like, well, some people a few months ago, like, in certain posts, like, some people speculated that her eighth album was coming just from a couple of like emojis or like words that she used to caption her pictures on Instagram. But I thought people were like really reaching there, and I was like, I don't know about that. I'm like, Lover hasn't even been out a full year yet. It will be a full year on August 24th. So I was like, yeah, I don't know. Like, we're still in the Lover era. And, Loverfest got postponed because of COVID. So we haven't even had Loverfest yet. Like, we haven't had her tour for this album. And I say tour because she wasn't really doing her usual full tour. She was just doing like these little music festivals and then the big, like 4 big shows in the US. So I'm like, this can't be. So I open up Instagram. I go to Taylor's Instagram page, and I see that she put up a whole bunch of photos to make like one big photo, and it was all in black and white, and it was her in amongst these trees, and I'm like, what the heck? So then I scroll up, I see all the other pictures she posted, and I read what she wrote under the pictures, and lo and behold, it's true. She decided to record a full 16-track album during quarantine, and there's going to be a deluxe version release that's going to have a bonus track, so 17 tracks. And Lover had 18 tracks. And she's like, I debated whether or not to release the music yet, but I've decided that I love this album so much, I'm just going to put it out there. And so she's dropping the album at midnight. So technically, less than a year after Lover. So it's crazy because Lover, like I said, came out August 24th, 2019, and this is going to be July 24th, 2019, because it's midnight, so it's technically the 24th. And I'm just like a ball of emotions because I'm like, I'm excited because the album is called Folklore, and the titles of the songs look amazing. And rumor has it is a folk thing. Well, someone found a post that said the genre is country folk indie pop. And then another rumor said it was folk acoustic, and I am all for folk acoustic. She did a song years ago called Safe and Sound for the Hunger Games that was very folk, and I absolutely loved that song. I still love that song, and ever since I've heard her do that song, I'm like, I want a folk album from Taylor. I also love anytime she plays acoustic in concerts, so I've always wanted an acoustic album as well. So the thought of having the two together on one album, like a folk acoustic, yeah, that'll be like a dream album for me. Now, some people are hoping it is not because they feel that it would be a boring album. I'm the opposite. I'm very much a ballad person. So, I mean, yes, I love her up-tempo songs, like they're fun and everything, but I have always loved her ballads more than anything, especially acoustic ballads. That's where I just love that kind of music. So I'm very excited, but I'm also very confused because I'm like, so does this mean the Lover era is done? It's over and it hasn't even been out a year yet, and we haven't got the concert yet. So our ticket, the Loverfest was canceled, but our concert tickets are still valid. We're still waiting on the new dates to be announced. But now I'm just wondering, like, is she going to combine Lover and Folklore into one tour, into one show, or is she still just going to do the Loverfest and then maybe like the following year do like a bigger tour for the Folklore album? Like, I'm just so many questions. I'm just like, I don't know, because this is very uncharted territory. Like, she's never done anything like this before. So, you know, usually it's like album tour, very much regimented like that. So all of us are kind of like, what's happening? But it's exciting and I can't wait. And she's also going to be releasing a music video as well at midnight for a song from the new album called Cardigan. So I'm just like, whoa. And so at first I was like, I think I'm going to watch the music video first and then listen to the album. But I think I've decided now I'm going to listen to the album first, because someone brought up a good point that we have never been able to experience hearing every song on the new album for the first time. Like, generally by the time she releases an album, we've heard anywhere from 2 to 3 songs from the album before we actually get the album. But here it's like we haven't heard anything from it. So I kind of don't want to watch the music video first because I don't want to hear the song before listening to the album. So what a lot of people said they're planning to do actually is Cardigan apparently is track number 2. So they're going to listen to track number 1. They're going to pause the album and then they're going to go watch the music video for track number 2 so that they get to hear the song for the first time and see the music video together. And then they'll continue on in order with the rest of the songs on the album. So I'm considering doing that. And I definitely want to do like a reaction video. But it'll probably be more like my last reaction video where I have to like film it quietly because it's coming out at midnight and Alex will be in bed sleeping. But I am not waiting till the morning. I just can't do that. I won't be able to sleep. So I have to hear the album. I have to see the music video, and then I can sleep. So anyways, this is, yeah, I'm shocked. I'm shocked. So I don't know. It's very strange. She's never done this before. And it's pretty cool that she's decided to do this, but I also am just really confused as to whether this ends Lover era and makes folklore era a thing, or like, I don't even know, because I just don't understand how Loverfest is going to happen in the middle of an 8th album release, like a tour for her 7th album during an 8th album release. It's very strange. So I'm confused, but it's exciting at the same time. I don't think any other artist has done anything like this, and I'm excited to see what all the songs are. There's some speculation already that track number 1 may be announcing that she's either engaged or married. I don't know. The track number 1 is called The One. And then there's apparently a track on there called Betty. And someone said that Taylor's boyfriend's mom goes by the name Betty. So I don't know if it's going to be about that. And then she was just in on the premiere live chat on YouTube. And she said that there's like 3 songs on the album that she considers like the teenage love triangle or something like that. So I'm kind of curious what that's about. So yeah, I don't know, but if it's a folk acoustic album, I'm done. I'm over, because that is like a dream album. I mean, I always like her upbeat stuff too, and it's fun, and it's, you know, it makes you energetic and want to dance and everything like that. But I've always been a person that I really appreciate acoustic, slow songs. I really used to like Sarah McLachlan. I still do. But like in high school, I was a huge Sarah McLachlan fan. So if we're getting something like that kind of music, I am going to be in heaven, because I love that stuff. And what else? Or like Jewel, or, you know, the album cover artwork for this folklore album very much reminds me of Sixpence None the Richer. Like, there's a couple of pictures where she has her hair in these 2 little buns, and the dress that she's wearing with the boots that she's wearing in it looks very similar to either, like, I'm going to say like maybe a cross between Sixpence None the Richer and Lisa Loeb. And I know she actually likes those artists, because she had some of their songs on a playlist that she did for, I think it was like Women's International Month or something like that. So I know she likes that kind of music as well. So I'm very curious to see what genre this is going to be. I don't know. I'm excited. Yeah, so, and then another person had the thought that like this is going to be an era within an era, which is, again, to me, weird. I really don't know how this is going to work or pan out. I don't know if the reason that we haven't got the new concert dates yet is because of this new album. Like, maybe she's scrapping Loverfest, or maybe and coming up with a whole new show concept, or like maybe she's hoping to combine the two, or I don't know, maybe she's just reworking everything, because I had concert tickets for Backstreet Boys and Lady Gaga in September. Both their shows were postponed, and within a couple of weeks of postponing their shows, we got the new tour dates for next year, and it's been rescheduled to next summer. So I'm just curious as to why we haven't got the new dates for Taylor yet, when Backstreet and Lady Gaga was able to reschedule theirs so quickly. So it really has made me wonder if this new album has something to do with that. And maybe the whole tour and show is being reworked, or I don't know. I have no idea what she's going to do. And this is the thing that I do like about Taylor, is that you really honestly like never know what she's going to do next. She's constantly like having new ideas or doing things differently. She tries to like, you know, do things different from other artists. So I'm very excited. But anyways, I just wanted to kind of like document the lead up to this. And then I will do a separate video reacting to the album, because I actually got a few Instagram comments from people saying that they really enjoyed my Lover album reaction video, even though you guys couldn't even hear the music because I was listening to it on my earphones. But this time I think I'm gonna do it, I don't know, I think I'm gonna I gotta try and figure out how I'm gonna do it this time. I might do it the same way, just so that I don't get any copyright strikes. Because if I'm not playing the actual music, I won't get copywritten. And it'll be up to you guys to go check out the new album yourselves. I'll either do it the same way I did Lover, or I'll gamble and play the music quietly in the background on my computer. But then I feel like I won't fully experience the music if I have it just quietly playing. Like, I want to hear every instrument, every sound in my headphones. So anyways, I'm going to sign off on this video. I have to decide how I'm going to film it, so stay tuned and you'll see. But I'm excited. And it's about it's 10:20 p.m. and the album drops at midnight, so I'll have to purchase it and then get ready to film it. So I don't know, if I film it at the computer though, I have to sit at the computer chair, which can be uncomfortable, and I won't be able to hear the music properly. And even if I play it quietly in the background, there's still a chance that I could get a copy strike. I hate the whole copyright thing. It's annoying. Because I know that she likes seeing fans' reaction videos, but yet their reaction videos get copywritten. So I'm trying to figure out how to get around that. I guess you'll find out in the next video. Okay guys, sorry, I had to just come back on and add on to this video. This is just the hype leading up to this album. So someone's been posting screenshots of some of the things Taylor has been posting in the video premiere chat, and holy crap. So she goes, "Hi, I'm here. I can't believe this is all happening and I get to share this video with you all. I can't wait for you to hear the whole album too. Ask me questions while we wait." And so she answered one person. I don't know what this person asked, but she says, "One thing I did purposely on this album was put the Easter eggs in the lyrics more than just the videos. I created character arcs and reoccurring themes that map out who is singing about who." Okay. So there's gonna be characters singing about each other in various songs. Am I reading that right? And then she goes, for example, there's a collection of 3 songs I refer to as the Teenage Love Triangle. These 3 songs explore a love triangle from all 3 people's perspectives at different times in their lives. Genius. Genius. Another thing she says is, I wrote My Tears Ricochet alone, and it was the first one I wrote for this album. So, My Tears Ricochet is track 5. And track 5 has always been known as being the saddest song on all of her albums. So the title My Tears Ricochet pretty well goes with that. And honestly, like, I'm trying to figure out what this could be about. So I know on Lover she did the song Soon You'll Get Better about her mom's battle with cancer. I don't know if she would do another song about that or not, but part of me wonders if My Tears Ricochet might be another song about that, like, or is it like about the current state of the world? Because, I mean, she wrote this in quarantine, so could it be, you know, like everything that's been going on in the world for 2020, or I don't know what it could be about, but it sounds pretty hard-hitting. And then she says, folklore is wistful and full of escapism, sad, beautiful, tragic, like a photo album full of imagery and all the stories behind that imagery. Yeah. So I'm thinking, I don't know. I mean, people are saying that sounds like Red 2.0. All I know is, I mean, all of her songs have very good imagery to them. I've talked about this before in the video where I talk about why I'm a fan. And to me, like, her songs are very visual. And it's very much like reading a good book where, like, everything is so described in detail that you can, like, imagine it happening in your head like a movie. And that's how it is with her songs. Like, I can envision a whole friggin' movie playing out with her songs. Like, she describes, you know, smells in the air, little details of, like, rooms, clothes, weather. I mean, it's just, you can visualize every little aspect of it. So that's kind of nothing new. I mean, like, she pretty much does that. The sad, beautiful, tragic part is kind of making me wonder. She worked with Jack Antonoff again on this album. And he says that the songs August and My Tears Ricochet are the favorite things that we did together. So even though she said, okay, so she wrote My Tears Ricochet by herself, but then she probably took it to Jack and they produced the like the musical production of it together. And he's amazing. Like, he's a really amazing producer. So yeah, anyways, here's the track listing. It is The One, Cardigan, The Last Great American Dynasty, Exile featuring, I can't make that out, Bonnevere, My Tears Ricochet, Mirrorball 7, August, This Is Me Trying, Illicit Affairs, Invisible String, Mad Woman, Epiphany, Betty, Peace, Hoax, and The Lakes is the bonus track. So yeah. And basically what she said is, let me read to you actually, because I need to include this in the video too, actually. So this is what she had to say about the album. She said, most of the things I had planned this summer didn't end up happening, but there's something I hadn't planned on that did happen, and that thing is my 8th studio album, Folklore. Surprise! Tonight at midnight, I'll be releasing my entire brand new album of songs I've poured all of my whims, dreams, fears, and musings into. I wrote and recorded this music in isolation, but got to collaborate with some musical heroes of mine. Aaron Dessner, who has co-written or produced 11 of the 16 songs. Bonavere, who co-wrote and was kind enough to sing on one with me. William Bowery, who co-wrote 2 with me. And people are speculating William Bowery is actually her boyfriend, Joe Alwyn, in a ghostwriter name, because something to do with the name Bowery has to do with part of his family, and William as well stems somewhere in his family. I think his like great-grandfather's name was William or something like that. And that's kind of interesting to think about. And people Googled William Bowery to see like who he was in the music industry and found like no information on him. So we'll see. Jack Antonoff, who's basically musical family at this point, engineered by Laura Sisk and John Lowe, mixed by Serban Gania. I don't know how to pronounce that. And John Lowe. The album photos were shot by the amazing Beth Garabrandt. Before this year, I probably would have overthought when to release this music at the perfect time, but the times we're living in keep reminding me that nothing is guaranteed. My gut is telling me that if you make something you love, you should just put it out into the world. That's the side of uncertainty I can get on board with. Love you guys so much. So that's basically what she said. And also for the music video for Cardigan, she wrote and directed it, just like she did The Man. And she says the entire photo shoot was overseen by a medical inspector. Everyone wore masks, stayed away from each other, and I even did my own hair, makeup, and styling. Yep. She's a boss lady, and I love it. So, true businesswoman. She knows her shit. All right. So anyways, that's finally it for this video. Stay tuned for my album reaction. I'm really like, I don't know. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm confused. I'm shocked. It still doesn't seem real because this is not normal. It just, I don't know. Everyone thought it was like some kind of joke at first, like some late April Fool's thing, but apparently it's real. I don't know, but we'll see what comes of it. And I think if it is acoustic, I think it's going to be an amazing album. I do. And I think she can still get up-tempo songs in there acoustically as well. Like, folk isn't all... It doesn't always have to be, like, mellow ballads. Like, you can get a little bit up-tempo. I mean, not anything, like, super pop-like, but you can get up-tempo a little. So I'm very, very, very curious to see what she does with this record. So, all right, guys, we'll see you next time.